Capricorn, welcome to your February 2024 general love reading. This is your girl, Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Capricorn. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear this message. Hi, cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Capricorn. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Capricorn and cross watchers that energy is fluid. And this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Capricorn, let's go ahead and get this reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl here to clear, set the energy, and do a mini meditation with you guys. But if you just want to jump right on into the card pull and see what the cards have to say, check out the pinned comment below with all the timestamps. For those of you with me now, thank you so much for joining me for this mini meditation. I really love doing this with you guys. So I'm first just going to ask everyone to take a deep breath in. I'm going to ring the sound bowl 3 times, and I just want you to open up your energy to ask the questions you have in regarding to your love life, and we'll go from there. So let's go ahead and take that deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, let's go ahead and see what is happening in your love life in February. What does Spirit want you to know about it? And for this reading, I am tuning into an energy in or around your psychic field of someone that has romantic feelings or intentions towards you right now in this moment. Whether you are single or taken, whether you're currently in a connection with this energy or in separation, let's see what energy wants to come through. What do they have to say? What does Spirit advise? And anything else I can tell you about February 2024 in love and romance. Oh, Capricorn, we have love. Okay. And it says unconditional love, self-love and wholeness, affection and attraction, selflessness. Wow. Yeah, I'm seeing rose petals. I don't know if someone's trying to prepare something nice for Valentine's Day, but I just kind of feel as if there is someone here who deeply loves you, Capricorn. You've been in their heart for a long time. It feels almost like 6 of Cups energy, so I wonder for some of you if this is a Scorpio or someone with strong Scorpio in their chart. But this is like someone that feels like they are deciding that you are the one almost. And they feel every time they're around you, these feelings kind of grow more, resurface. They want to maybe even tell you this month that they love you, they're in love with you, and maybe even ask for some sort of offer of a commitment. Wow. Yeah, I do feel like, I feel the kissing of the neck, which leads to like a whispering in the ear and like a little bit of nibbling on the ear as well. Very sensual. It also gives me Taurus vibes as well. Tell me more about this energy here. Someone could even have a name starting with the letter L, as in Lisa, as in Luke, first, middle, last initial, but I'm also hearing 2 L's. That could be in someone's name, first, middle, last initial. All right. So then we have Alchemist. Oh, wow. And it says light attribute, transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. Shadow attribute, misuse of power and knowledge that comes through spiritual practice. So this is someone who is trying to make magic happen between the 2 of you in February. They're pulling out all the stops. They are wanting to take you out on a date. They're wanting to make sure it's perfect. They want to play like very sensual music. They want to light some candles. They want to cook you some food. They want to just treat you. And they're hoping that this will be all the steps that kind of transmute the energy from, you know, where it's been the last few months or even years for some of you guys into something that is much more of the element they want it to be in. I do feel this person has been doing a lot of work within themselves to heal and raise their vibration. This could be someone who's into like biochemistry, an engineer, maybe a pharmacist, I'm kind of feeling, or works in the pharmacy industry in that sense. But, you know, just generally, this is someone who is through the love for you, Capricorn, that they have been having for quite some time. They want to transform this and using this opportunity in February to transform the energy around this into something of a higher vibration here. Wow. What does someone want to say here? Whether it's Capricorn or this other energy that they haven't said. Planning. I know that I want you in my future. I am working on making proper plans. This is the alchemy, right? This is them taking the steps. This is them planning something here. And again, I feel like they want to surprise you, or they want to make the moment really just at its peak of like potential and magic and intimacy. So yeah, Capricorn, I definitely feel for a lot of you guys that they will be asking if you guys want to be in a relationship, if you want to be exclusive. They want you for the long run, that's for sure here. And they have something up their sleeve in the way that they want to talk about this, discuss this with you. They feel that you're really special, and they want to keep that special energy in their lives for as long as possible. And this could be someone who is a really good planner, has a planner, always has a calendar on their desk that they have to like write out dates for. And this person just thinks very hard about ways to execute this. They are wanting to make sure everything is perfect for when this moment builds up, for when they are ready to kind of have this conversation or just make their move, really, Capricorn. I'm tasting like red wine. It's like, it tastes like Cabernet. So someone could be drinking red wine right now, or you guys have always had that bond of drinking wine together. But let's go ahead and get into the tarot. So the tarot, I'm going to ask, how do they feel about you right now? What do they think of you? What do they like about you? What do they not like about you? What do they like about the connection they have with you currently? And what do they not like about it? And what are their highest hopes and deepest fears in regards to this connection with you, Capricorn? What are they really hoping is going to happen and unfold between the two of you? And what are they afraid of? Wow. You know, it's so interesting that we have the devil here and their feelings. So it could just mean, you know, all their heart is dedicated to you, Capricorn, as the devil does represent your energy. It could also mean you're dealing with another Capricorn or someone that has Capricorn strongly in their chart. But even if none of that is applicable here, I just kind of feel as if with this devil card, it's like they've been obsessively thinking about this, obsessively planning. And I think like you've been on their mind, like the moment they wake up, the moment they go to bed, texting you, wanting to, like, it has been zeroed in on you, Capricorn. Yeah, wow. Okay. So bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, particularly Leo. So this is someone who is creative, expansive, ambitious, passionate, sexy, charming. And this is someone that when they see something they want, they're going to get it. And I do feel this person was very upfront in making their moves towards you when you guys first met. They are the type, I'm seeing like a hand on the knee, on the thigh. They are the type that is very good in bed too. And I think you know that, Capricorn, as well, with the devil energy. They are stubborn. They are very stubborn. And I do feel that with this King of Wands energy, they knew from the start of when they met you that this was something that always activated this desire with them, in them, this passion within them. And I feel like they haven't felt this passionate about anyone except for you, Capricorn. And it's like a part of their instinctual energy to just let their passionate energy come through, definitely in bed. But it's not just like, how do I explain this? It's not just having sex. It's like they put a lot of their energy, masculine energy even, into when they're intimate physically with you. It's an exchange of energy that's powerful that both of you kind of feel. This is someone that also loves spicy food, I'm kind of tasting. And I'm seeing like Indian cuisine, I'm seeing Thai food. So that could mean something to you guys as well. But yeah, they're on it. They're determined to have you, Capricorn, all to themselves. They're a little bit territorial. They're a little bit protective. There is someone that may have a scar on their face as well. Just confirmation about who this is, but let's get this going. How they feel about you is the devil. Okay, so some people get freaked out by the devil, which, you know, could be understandable, but I feel with this, it's entirely you, Capricorn, that they go crazy about, that they obsess over. They don't obsess over people like this. They obsess over their, you know, own goals, their projects. With the King of Wands, there could be someone that's into media, into marketing, into music, the entertainment industry for some of you guys. I'm even feeling like a producer, whether that's producer of music, film, TV, but anyway. I feel with this devil energy, they get so hungry for you, it's hard for them to control themselves. And it almost feels as if like they have to be touching you when you're near, and they have to be, you know, letting people know that you're theirs. They put an arm around you, or, you know, link arms with you in public to make sure everyone knows it. And I feel with this devil energy, though, at the same time, like they recognize that there's feelings that come up that maybe more of a darker nature, like jealousy, a little bit of possessiveness, a little bit of worry and fear around if you feel the same. But with love here and alchemist here, maybe even Capricorn, through meeting you, like they're transforming a lot of their negative opinions about love into something more high vibrational. And I do kind of feel for others of you. I wonder if this devil energy is like a third party, but I don't feel it's interfering currently. I feel as if this is someone that is silent, and this could be on their end or your end, but is like jealous of your newfound love, is jealous of the fact that, you know, you kind of belong to someone else, or as far as like not even being in a committed relationship, but just dedicating your time and energy to this specific person. Like someone's energy is trying to bombard it, and maybe the other person that you're connected to, Capricorn, is aware of this ex, whether it's someone you have kids with, whether it's someone that you've had a tumultuous past with. But I feel as if that's even a message for you guys strongly, they're hoping that you can open yourself up to love again and not be afraid. And they're going to show you that the experience of transmuting that horrible past you may have had with someone into something much more beautiful here. What they think about you is the Nine of Pentacles. Virgo energy. You have it all with the Nine of Pentacles. You are stable, you're independent, you are focused on your well-being, your finances, of taking care of yourself, taking care of those that you're responsible for taking care of, whether that's family, children, whatever, right? They love the way you dress. They love the way you do your hair, gel your hair, I'm hearing for some of you guys. Put your makeup on. You guys spend good money on clothes, on shoes, I'm hearing in particular. But they think that if you guys are like kind of single right now, this is the opportunity to go for it. They look at you as the prize, Capricorn, that anyone would be lucky to have. And they want to make sure that they lay their claim before anyone else does. because they know people are watching you and they know people have feelings for you. They kind of like, you know, in the beginning of my readings, I always say, who wouldn't be? That's how they kind of feel, is like, who wouldn't want Capricorn? So that's why I have to do it now, make this move now. And I wonder if some of you guys, if you have a mutual friend, whether that's like a family member of theirs or yours, or, you know, you're in the same friend group, I wonder if someone has told you recently that there's something up their sleeve, that they're planning something, or that they like you, that they're really interested in you. And there's something about blackberries as well. Blackberry jam, blackberry, I don't know. I wonder if there's a spiritual meaning behind the blackberry that someone knows, that they can comment below, because I don't know it. But what they like the most about you is the King of Cups. Scorpio energy. So for some of you, like, you are the person they've fallen in love with. They're deeply connected to. They see a future with. They feel inspired in their faith of what can happen between the two of you, based off of, you know, everything you've been through thus far, based on the fact that they still very much care for you after all this time. Now with the King of Cups energy, if that's just what they like the most about you in general, you are someone that's emotionally stable, grounded. You are someone that has a lot of dreams, has amazing imagination, is very creative. This is someone that's also spiritually gifted, and they can tell that you're intuitive, maybe even psychic. Some of you may even have gifts of mediumship, where you are very powerful in that. And it's something I feel they didn't really believe in before until they met you. But yeah, they definitely fantasize, daydream about a future with you. And this is, you know, something where they kind of, every day you prove that more and more to them through your maturity, through your wisdom. You've taken a shower with this person, and maybe it was even pretty recently. And they think about kissing you in the shower, and something within that interaction made it more clear about the two of you. What they don't like about you is the Four of Cups, Cancer energy. I do kind of feel, Capricorn, that some of you guys like can be like emotionally distant, emotionally blocked when you're going through more difficult things and you have a problem with expressing your feelings. You have a problem with expressing what's wrong. So it's like you just want to be left alone and maybe take some time to respond back when they ask you what's wrong. And sometimes they kind of feel like you emotionally shut them out, but I feel that's your processing tool at times of how you kind of process your emotions and feelings. You're very independent with that. You don't like to lay your burden or stress on others. So I think they kind of just want you to know that you could be open to them in what you're feeling. They're not going to judge you. They're not going to berate you. They're not going to lecture you. And I think for some of you with the Four of Cups also, they may know you're someone that could get bored pretty quickly, pretty easily. Especially if something's too mundane, there's not a lot of variety. And maybe even for a few of you, they know you're kind of hard to please. You have high expectations. You're a little bit picky with food. You're a little bit picky about what restaurant you want to go to, who you're around. But I think that's just a way, especially with if you're picky around who you're around. Like, let's just say there's a friend of theirs you don't like. You're like, don't invite them. They may think you're just being a little bit closed to this person, but you sense people out for a reason, right? Let's draw back to this King of Cups energy here. When you feel a vibe, you know it, and you're not going to pretend as if that vibe and that hunch of feelings about situations and people are not bothering you. And so maybe with those moods and with the inability to express them, they just never know like what really the problem is sometimes with you. What they like the most about this connection is the Four of Wands. So there are two fours here. I'm seeing the number 44 very specifically if that's in someone's address, phone number, or they've been seeing that through the universe synchronicity. But someone's birthday could also be January 4th, January 14th, perhaps December 24th for some of you out there. They love hanging out with you. I do feel as if you have been invited in the past as a +1 on a date, whether that's a work event or a wedding or a party, celebration, a holiday party you went to this person with last December, I feel for some of you. But you guys always have a great time, and you guys love the same music. And maybe you guys went to a concert last year together that they still remember. Looks like an outdoor venue event. But you are also someone that they see long-term partnership with, not just for financial security, but because you're someone that they truly feel passionate about. You feel like they can work through anything with you, that when they're around you and you guys hang out at each other's homes, like, you still have a lot of fun. That's the type of person they want in their life, Capricorn. What they don't like about this connection is the High Priestess in reverse. Pisces energy, Cancer energy. Yeah, this is the part of not being able to read you, not being able to understand you. There's a side of yourself that you keep very protective, and it feels like emotional, maybe even for those of you that have very strong spiritual gifts, and particularly with mediumship, it could overwhelm you a lot. And I feel as if when those times happens, it's like you isolate yourself, or you just start to, like, they sense that you're getting anxious. And I think they really don't understand, because maybe I think we all have intuition, but I think some are definitely more deeply ingrained or mastered than some others. And it's like they kind of have a hard time knowing why you're feeling anxious, why you're feeling nervous. Like, if your spirituality and your gut feelings kind of start to become very strong. And again, with the High Priestess in reverse, I kind of feel that they know there's more to it every time there's some moods coming up, or if there's some apprehensions or suspicions coming up, but you never like fully show them or tell them. I kind of want to clarify this a little bit more. Tell me more about this High Priestess energy. 10 of Cups. Tell me more. 4 of Cups in reverse. Interesting. 444 is officially on the spread. And then bottom of the deck, the Death card. Oh, okay. Wow. I'm feeling different messages. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Some of you guys, there is very strong family, childhood trauma, whether that's on your end or their end, okay? Because roles can always be flipped. And there's someone here that, because of the deeply traumatized childhood, whether that was like foster care or being raised by someone that wasn't your parents or their parents, and just like a lot of dysfunction going on, like, it's really kind of subconsciously ingrained the need to push those close to them away, because of the fact that they don't know and have never experienced, that openness of the 10 of Cups energy in a healthy vibrational type of way. And with the Death card here, there are times, especially if this has been going on for a long time between the two of you, if they realize this is ever going to change within you, or is it something so ingrained, like it's something that won't be able to end. Now, others of you, I'm also seeing this situation with the 4 of Cups in reverse, 10 of Cups, and the Death card here. Especially with the Alchemist, they are doing their best to try to tell you that even if you kind of push them away or you're uncertain or because of what you've been through, it's like hard to actually overcome feelings of doubt. They want to show you that there's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing that they're hiding. There's nothing that they want more than just having the 10 of Cups with you. And by sticking through that, being patient with you as that process kind of goes on, like they're hoping that that finally can be something that can be healed here and be put to an end for good with the Death card. So you guys can be happy the way they know you guys can be happy. Someone has a black car, and I'm seeing like a black SUV even. Highest hopes is the 3 of Cups. So Cancer energy, I do feel as if they're hoping that very soon that you guys will see each other, that they can hang out with you, that they can get drinks with you, especially this weekend I'm hearing for some, or a weekend planning. And maybe there's even like some sort of friend trip that they want to take you on, that their friend wants to, like, let's just say like rent a cabin and they're having some people come over and they want you to be one of those people that will join them. They're hoping that with whatever plans they have and how they're going to set this in motion to ask you a question, there's a way they can celebrate it and celebrate it with everyone you guys know, because I do feel they've been talking about you a lot, planning this for a long time. And I do feel that they're hoping those plans work out beautifully, where it can be shown off, where it could be celebrated between the two of you. But the deepest fears is Hierophant in reverse. Taurus energy, Capricorn energy for me as a reader. They're hoping, or their deepest fears is that you don't want commitment, you're not ready for it, you're just not in that period in your life. Especially for some of you, marriage. Like, I definitely see husband-wife material that they view you through the lens of, but that you just would reject them and turn it down. It's not in the right place, the right time. And that's something that they worry about as they plan this. All right, Capricorn, to see the likely outcome of this situation, what is likely to happen and unfold from now to the end of the month, you need to be aware of, know about. We're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome, pull some more tarot oracle cards, dive deeper into this situation for you guys. So if you still have questions, let's get those answered now. If you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where you depart, Capricorn, I really hope that this has confirmed a lot for you, that has given you the clarity, insight, healing, guidance that you were looking for by watching this message. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Capricorn, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Capricorn.